Testing. Alrighty. Let me reload that. Testing 2. Alright. So usually when I start these episodes off, it takes me like... I load up the thing over on my other laptop, and then it doesn't seem to be like as quick to hear myself, so when I reload it, the second time around it's usually quicker. So, anyway, welcome to Beauty Magazine episode 519. The Sims 4 story of a once thriving, now struggling fashion magazine. As well as other stories that take place in the world of Beauty Magazine and the world of, well, as per recent canon, the world of Perplacia. Because, you know, I had to... I was doing some things on an AI site, and in order to avoid, like, trademarks and copyrights and all that, I was not able to use any town names when I was trying to tell my stories, so I was trying to rename every real city and city in The Sims. But, yeah, so a lot of things are Granville, but I'd been using that for a long time anyway. And I had to like rename all the big cities in The Sims to certain things. I forget what I called it, but anyway, let's get this off the thumbnail and get me popping up there. Alright, I already have the game loaded, so so apparently I think we were supposed to get free items today. Like coach items or something. Now, at least, well, the problem is I have a ghost, so I'll have to, like, pretend to make a sim in order to see whatever female items there are. Unless we look at somebody else's stream, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see, we were in the middle of Talk Like a Pirate Day. Anyway, did we just get back here? Let's see, he's standing in front of the mailbox. Maybe we'll give them to kids or something. Let's see. It's late at night. We have a lot of money all of a sudden compared to what we usually have. We sold some paintings, that's why. What do I want to do? So, he's trying to solve the... He's still working on tracking down what caused his wife's cancer. He's not a scientist, but he's still curious. He's like wanting to collect samples and things. Now we can't do things here though, so at least not like we can't like mess with the house. We'd have to do stuff outside with like a fold-up table or something. Oh, okay. Nicer looking aquariums. What's the limits of fish we could put in there? Let's ask a question. That's the wrong game. Sounds like it's me. Anyway. What kind of science stuff can we do without... I mean, I wish we could just use the science equipment without having to do the science career. Okay, we'll do that, but I don't really want to do it here, though. Is there one of these anywhere else? I want to come back. I want to come back in here without. I don't necessarily want to spend that money. Come on. What the hell? Come on. Come on, YouTube. Damn. Okay, bear with me, folks. I'm going to do the Streamlabs thing here. I don't have the... You know what? I'm going to punch it in there, and then I'm going to turn the voice on. So it doesn't go crazy reading this. That way we don't have to listen to her read that whole link out. Still gonna read links if anybody has if I've got anybody pre-programmed to have their link show, but you know, one of my shout outs, but oh, that's right, they don't have to bat in the ninth. Oh, we okay. Since we're let's go here and see if there's any new clothing items.
Allure, Gloria Robot.
You know, I wish they would let you look at this shit somehow. Give me something to search or.
Oh.
I mean, obviously there's something new. If it's got the gold color, but. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. 14-0. Tigers win.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the event stuff. I don't remember if I ever logged in to get the rest of that stuff. Why the hell are you doing this if there's nothing there? Unless it's supposed to be under here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're pointing out the Lady Bridgerton stuff and not the coach stuff.
Oh. Ooh. Huh.
Okay. Alright, Tiger game's over. Um,
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Well, let's turn on that radio thing for a little while. Instead of trying to use a playlist. That awesome 80s channel? Or, no, that 80s channel instead of CJ's awesome 80s. Because CJ's always got, they yap too much. It'll soon pass, whatever it is. Be happy now.
Oh.
Sounds easily said.
Oh.
Don't try turning tables instead. Lots of chances before. And I ain't gonna be good anymore. Don't ask me. That's how it goes. 'Cause part of me knows what you're thinking. Hey, Jen. Say words you're gonna regret. At the moment, yeah, I don't know what, if we were supposed to get, unless it's stuff we don't have yet, I'm not seeing any coach stuff. At least nothing new. You're gonna weep anymore, believing sun in your eyes, and some of the lies worth believing. And the eye in the sky, looking at you, I can read your mind. Yeah, I know. You can't find this stuff. But I scrolled through the whole thing and didn't see anything. You can't search it. You can't... It's like... I can read your mind. Oh, well. I'm not going to wear it anyway. Whatever it is. Not in this household. Your mind. False illusion behind. Don't cry, I'm changing my mind. So find another fool like before. 'Cause I ain't gonna live anymore believing some of the lies. All of the signs are deceiving. And the eye in the sky, looking at you, I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules. Well, I've got a week's vacation coming up that I didn't realize I had. And, so I gotta repost the thing about the baskets, cause, you know, I posted it to like 10 different sites and not one bite. Apparently all the teachers in the area are rich. They don't need to pay to get their hair done, or they don't need to pay. They don't need cheap hair. They, you know, either that or the people that I'm trying to reach didn't see it. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to repost it, make it a little more obvious. The last time I went there, I have everything now to make up to 8 of the baskets. So I took a picture the last time I was there. You know, so I'm like, look, who wants to come get one of these? And then I included this stuff here. So, like, the only thing I'm not showing is the bag. And they have their choice of either one of these, or I got one of the cold ones. Well, and I could all I bought all of them that my store had, so I got 6 of that kind. That's a big wide rectangle one, and then I'm like, I could wait for him to come back in stock, go to the other Kroger, or I ended up getting one of the refrigerator ones. I was trying to get teachers to come in. So I was like, I posted, uh, for back to school, I want to highlight teachers. I, Robert, want to be your affordable hairstylist. I've recently been fortunate to reopen my salon suite in Rochester Hills, and rather than building clientele the usual way, I'd like to start by offering teachers very affordable, pay what you can hair appointments for as many visits as you return for. I'd love to do color, highlights, or bulk with trims or cuts if wanted. I'd also like to give back by offering gift baskets to those who come. And then I just happen to have 2 decent before and afters from the last time I had the suite. This is actually a mother and a daughter. A daughter over here and a mother over here, but, But when I go to repost it, I'm going to add a picture of the frickin' basket. Like, hey, look, goodies. Come get goodies, too. And I posted this before I knew, a bunch of Facebook community posts things. Because before I did this part, I had asked, I posted just a picture of, I stopped at the Salvation Army and found 4 teacher mugs. And I took a picture of one of those and posted it on the different groups and said, what are good items to get for a basket to give a teacher? And everybody jumped into posting those things. So I'm like, okay, well, I've got somebody's attention. But, nothing but crickets for the other ones, for the other posts. But I'm going to redo it so that I add, the picture of this stuff. It's like, hey, look, come get this stuff. And be like, up to 8 teachers, come get this. I posted it there. I posted like 10 different area groups. Community groups, swap sites, if not more than that. And I said, hey, if you're close enough to come here, with the address and all that. No, I just, the problem is, having the time to repost it, it's like, I gotta either get up early in the morning and do it and then have people talking to me while I'm at work, or But when I did start doing this, I didn't know I had vacation this coming week. So I'm just trying to, I'm off Thursday and Friday this week. So one way or another, I can get it posted and see what happens. And then I've got all next week to try to get some people in. And then my usual days off after that. But, I just gotta fiddle with this thing because obviously it looks too much like a hair post and not a hey teachers, I want to give you a gift basket. So anyway, I'll get it sorted. My problem is like yesterday, I tried to get up an hour earlier than usual to give myself time to mess with it, and it didn't happen. I got up an hour earlier, but I didn't do it. I ended up watching somebody on YouTube or something instead. And by the time I wanted to mess with it, it was already too late. And right now, I don't have the energy. And then I got to get up early tomorrow to be there by 8:30. Yeah. Okay. All right, Billy, Billy, shut up. No. All right. That's too distracting right now. Anyway, well, oddly enough, today was actually just kind of breezy. I don't know if it rained or not today, but it was breezy. I worked 12:30 to, or no, I worked 11 to 7 today, and the couple of weeks we've had before today, it's been hot most days. But I'm just north of Detroit. We get some hot weeks in the summer, but not all the time. Oh, that's where the Tates are at. And then there's this that they were doing. That's where the Miles are at. Oh, it's Colt Cooper. And then that's just the lumberjack guy. Yeah, Rochester Hills is about, I don't know, I'd say, well, Detroit ends at 8 Mile, so about 20 miles north of 8 Mile. And I'm near Rochester Hills. I'm you know, you know, basically there's a road that comes out of Detroit and goes straight up into the Thumb, and I'm next to that road. What am I trying to do? I don't know. Can we do anything here when we're not actually in a career? I want to go somewhere with the science equipment. Yeah, do what she said, or else. Because she said so. She's like my Liam Neeson. She'll You said, whoever is watching, please like and subscribe. That's what she said. And she will track you down because she's got Liam Neeson skills. She'll find you and she'll shove you under the bed. Yeah, well, hey, you know. Hey, Santa Claus hit somebody with a cane. You know. You know, Miracle on 34th Street. He, you know, if Santa can beat people with a cane, all's fair. Yeah, that too, you know. Kill him with kindness. Which lots have science equipment already? Alright, so I figured I'd have to make one. So I probably can't just go in there and do that. Where can I go? Where do I want to build that at or something? I don't know, maybe I won't do it yet. Well, first I have to figure out where the pollution actually came from. The contamination. Well, we could have him go, like, comb the beach and clean up the beach or something, and, I don't know. As part of trying to get more info. No, I saw the first movie and that was about it. I mean, I saw the original James Spader, Kurt Russell movie, and that's about all. Yep, I have missed out on a lot. Where am I trying to... yeah, I'll have to check that out. What would be something like an abandoned something or other that he might be sneaking into? Well, I mean, this is a something or other. Yeah, it is, but is this near the water source? Well, there's that right there. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about radiation. That's one possibility. Um, well, we don't know if he's gonna actually ever figure out the thing anyway. Well, I mean, he's gonna still be looking for it, but I want to. He doesn't have the money right now to be buying that. I don't want him to spend, $1,000 or whatever that is on a science thing when we're still trying to have him pay his rent. All right, well, we'll figure that part out later. Then I want to get him. I want to get him to do some more painting or something. Well, you shall have a good night too, will you not? A good night will be had by all. Or else. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all better have a good night. Don't make me tell on you. Okay, you know what? Since they mentioned the college town, maybe that's what he's doing. He's going to maybe the library in the college town has the equipment. Now he had to have gone to law school somewhere. I mean, he was a lawyer, or still is, but just not practicing. I mean, he didn't get disbarred or anything. He's still a lawyer. He just lost that case and then got sued for slander or defamation of character or whatever. Okay, there's the robot stations. Now, I don't know if we're allowed to use robot stations, or not robot, but science stations. When you're on a community lot. That's cafeteria. Yeah. Well, see, I don't want it to be just out in the open. I think we should have I think we should put it at the library. It should be something where he can go to a library as if he's doing research. But a library here in the university towns, that makes sense that it would be there to come and do science experiments. So I just gotta figure out how to get down to where I'm trying to get down to. Or up to. You know, down to makes more sense because unless you're doing your experiments upstairs with natural light. You want to just put the same footprint in the basement. Okay, uh, um, I think that's already down there because of some one of them, I mean, did I put this down here? Or is this a secret society doing this? Well, in either case, it doesn't have the other gizmo. Oh. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. Okay. And then we're going to need one of these. Okay. Alright, then we need, well, he needs to carry one around with him. Probably gotta buy one of these at the thrift store. Or something. we'll see where that gets us. All right, now did we spend that money or not? No, we didn't. All right. All right. Wow, I'm surprised it's... Well, it's probably because we were paused to begin with. Uh-oh, it's magic when I'm with you. Uh-oh, it's magic. And put me free. I hold on you. Twisted. I found. Gotta hold on you, hold on you, gotta hold on you, gotta hold on you. That's right. It's magic when I'm with you. It's magic. Dang it. You're ruining my stuff here. I don't. Did I expand the bathroom? I don't remember. Um, usually when you put the stairs there, there's got to be like 3 spaces. Well, this is a library, right? Yeah. Could have sworn there was a different one. That one? Maybe. passing goal, not signal. Oh no, not a free trial. Okay. Alright, so I definitely would like to have him at least research the plants and stuff. Maybe he was a member of whatever, or knew of it, or overheard our code words or something. Oh, we reloaded, so we didn't open that. It goes astray. Judgment Day. Destruction. Never even care. 2000 party over inside a flat. Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. You know what this? Go too fast. Life is meant to party and so He's trying to find out what caused his wife's cancer. You know, he wants to know whether he was wrong or not. And he'd like to make sure nobody else gets any cancer if he can figure it out. But he's a lawyer, not... You know, maybe he had a little bit of a science study in school, but... And which is why he's probably down here messing with this stuff, but...
Ooh. Oh.
What can happen? I dance my life away. Oh, okay. Well, it's because I'm not supposed to control her. Oh, wait a minute. Did we put one of... Because...
Oh. Claim it, please.
Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get my coffee warmed up while the pot's still warm. Now, I don't want to necessarily do all this stuff forever. I just, you know, maybe I'll have him, like, max out his logic skill, but, there's other parts of the story that he needs to be involved with. You know, it's... I desperately need to do a recap episode, because, first of all, there's a lot of people that have not been following this series for the last year and a half since I started it. You know, and I'm 500 and something episodes in. And... the thing about it is, we're only like 3 months into the story. You know, we started this story when it was February, March of 2008. and we're only like May right now, working on the June issue. And then starting to work on the July issue. And so many things have happened in that short time. Now, granted, by the miracle of Sims 4 technology, there's been a couple of babies born in only 3 months or less. But aside from that, but let's see. We've got maybe I without going through all the story things. Here, well, here we're gonna save, but I'm gonna click on the travel thing. Maybe. No, let's not do that. Yeah, let's travel. Without traveling, let's travel. Because this is just one part of the overall story, and I intend to have things mingle with other things. There's reasons why I'm doing some of these things. So, I mean, we started out here at the magazine building. We've come up with the backstory of why these buildings are here. They're homes that Judith Ward used to live in when she was married to different husbands who were shitty to her. And because she had bad memories in these houses, she conned Blush and Bloom magazine and Cloud9 Publishing into buying her land cheap enough and she had friends on the planning commission to help get the land rezoned so that these commercial buildings could be built on them. But in doing so, Cloud9 and Blush and Bloom ended up losing a lot of money trying to build this train case building. And that made them easy pickings for Simon Barnes and Regency to come in, snatch them up, and merge them with Beauty Magazine. And then both magazines under the merged version were working here. And then we've given the building a renovation when they gave us the transparent walls. But that's the train case building. We've got Shades Cosmetics over here in their building for the actual cosmetics company. And then over here is their animal foundation because they don't test on animals. And they help people adopt animals and whatnot. And rehab animals and all that. So there's that going on. We've got the situation going between Jocelyn, the second in command of the magazine, and her new buddy, Haley Miranda Mackenzie, who is runs the Flamingo Modeling Agency, but she's also acting as an assistant because she has beef with Gloria Downing, who is the editor-in-chief of Gloria's Guide magazine, the statement of fashion. So if you missed all that stuff, well, Gloria played a practical joke on Jocelyn, and it wasn't very funny, and Jocelyn's trying to get even by making Beauty Magazine better to try to cut into the sales. You know, it's like, look, we're not going to try to outdo her magazine. We're just going to do our magazine better. In the meantime, Beatrice is here with her life coach or positivity coach, Bobby Wynn, who is also a cancer survivor, and she's trying to help Beatrice stay positive and get through hers, to survive hers. And in the meantime, Beatrice has taken on a foster child and has not said anything to any. Barely anybody in the world knows that Beatrice has cancer. One of them's standing in the middle there in the blue, and then she's got her nurse and her doctor, and then perhaps her former publisher, Charlie Chambers, that found her and took her to the doctor when she passed out in the park over here. And that's when Beatrice found out she had cancer. And then this is where Dr. Gay and Nurse Pride are at. But they are also spending time here at this thing here, where they're using it as their lab, trying to find a cancer cure, using all things, not just the medical stuff and science stuff, but also natural stuff. You know, apothecary things and all that. They're like, look, we don't. If something's gonna cure you, we're gonna find it. We don't care, you know, where it's coming from. You know, whether it's a treatment or a cure, we're gonna find it. We're gonna do our best to find it. In the meantime, Maureen O'Connor is here. She is here after leaving her clone behind, using the. She's a level 10 in the witchcraft thing, sorcerer, and she cloned herself, left her clone behind with who she thought was her son, but is not her son, Darnell O'Connor, here at the farm here. Well, things have changed. Her clone, thinking that she was Maureen, ingested a bunch of stuff trying to cure the curse, which makes it so neither Maureen nor Cammy Leone, the clone, can talk to the living. They can't understand because Maureen made the deal to talk to the dead and now can't talk to the living. And she's been trying to find a cure for that curse. Well, Cammy Leone, thinking she's Maureen, tried to cure herself, you know, lickety-split, trying to get the message to Darnell O'Connor. Well, it didn't work out so well because she's now in a coma in this hospital. Darnell O'Connor's there with her at the moment, thinking that's her mother. Now, before she fell asleep into the coma, she was able to utter some actual words to whatever she had done. Something worked, but it overwhelmed her, and he was able to get something, like, I'm not your, and he's like, what were you trying to say? I'm not your what? And then she fell into the coma and is at this hospital. This is also the hospital where our current character, Caesar Crouton's wife, Honey Ham, died. Because that's the hospital I made recently. And that's where that took place. And then we have our fashion writer living here, Dana Frost, with her niece that she adopted after her the rest of her family died in a toxic smoke inhalation incident after a stove fire. Basically, it's the baby boom story from the baby boom movie, only different. And I built the baby boom house and orchard. And that's where Dana Frost, the fashion editor from Beauty Magazine, is staying. At the moment, the firefighter lady who is trying to investigate the fire and all that is staying with her. And there's a couple of nanny housekeepers there. This is a retreat that I'm working on for Beatrice to go to. The doctors and such and Guru, they live here. We've got Dr. Chris Salid, Dr. Caterpillar, Dr. Cason Point, Marina Harbor, and Lena Barrett. They're all like different kinds of doctors. Case in point is the fitness doctor. Caterpillar, I forget what she does. One of them is nutrition. One of them is like entertainment. You know, one's like entertainment, and then the other one is like arts and crafts, because it was going to be like a full-blown retreat. I think Caterpillar might have been like the nutrition doctor. And then Chrysalid is the like yoga and all that. That's the Dowell residence where the fire happened. This is where the firefighter's from. Currently, Chief Captain Kerry Mosby is the fire chief or fire captain. Amanda Summers is not here right now because she's over there in Windenburg. Yeah, I got all kinds of things going on. I had, you know, the Fourth Sisters. They're making soda, trying to make like natural sodas. That's their mother, Tootsie Hoffman. Just the way she appeared when she popped up, it reminded me of Tootsie, aka Dustin Hoffman, in Create a Sim. We got Bridget Birkenshire, or not Bridget, Beth Birkenshire, our hair and beauty writer, living in her apartment there. We've got the salon where she's apprenticing. We've got our, from my other series before this, I brought them in, Raylan Rochester and Cora Auburn, running a rescue that not only has cats, but it has like raccoons and foxes. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff going on, but it's like, it's present day June of, not present day for me, but it's currently 2008 and it's May and June. But it's like every time I start one of these other stories, well, it's the months leading up to that. Because otherwise we'd be, but with all the different things I've done, we'd be like 10 years later by now. Then we got the stuff that I ended up doing over here in Ondarian with the Phantom of the Vineyard. And then Nancy Landgrab sending her her gossip reporter here to get all the dirt when we first got this pack. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. And then there's the different fashion designers and where they live. And we've got Allie Lynn McAdams, who runs the department store that's the anchor of this mall here. And then she has her adoption foundation here because she was adopted herself. But she was put into the will and all that and was able to inherit the company for the McAdams Fashions and More department store chain. That's I think that might be Jen's mall. Jen might have made that. And then we got the restaurant here, the Pierre at the Plaza, which I made the restaurant up here, and then the hotel is pretty much empty because it's, quote, being renovated. In other words, I didn't finish the building. I was going to make the shade store from Beauty Store Simulator on that lot. Hey, Sanjay. And then that's the Granville Theater from World Without You. My other story. So, everybody welcome in. And, so anyway, like I said, all this stuff is going on at the same time. It's just I keep adding in more stories and so, yeah, we're going to have him do a little bit more of this stuff. And the reason I brought that up is as much as I want to play him for like a whole story and do all the things and have him max out skills, and I gotta stop getting too distracted from the main stories. He has a purpose, just like Darnell O'Connor has a purpose, just like Gloria Downing has things she's doing. You know, they've all got to have, you know, something's got to eventually happen with all them people. you know, just so I can get to July and August and September. You know, it can't be 2008 forever.
Hey, Afflin.
Sure it can.
Mitzel.
All right, here. Analyze your sample. Since you've had this since the beginning. I mean, unless your wife is doing something with somebody, you got no reason to be doing that, mad at somebody thing.
Oh, tell a Jim Wibsey.
Okay.
Lem Tim Yanabi.
Time to go home. All right. So we still have the sample, right? Maybe. That's right. I think we can do the rocks and the crystals, but not the fossil prints, not the limestones. Oh, it's raining. All right.
Oh, Wetzel.
Go get that money. Go on. Go, dude. Hello? See, do we get the same one we had? Nope. That's a different one than we got before I reloaded. Okay. So Sims 4. Oh. I don't want to do that. Alright, so where do we want to go? Because now that I want him to do that analyzing stuff, we need him to do some gardening, at least research it. Well, there's no need to water anything. And they don't have... I don't think there's any chisel rocks in Evergreen Harbor. And they don't have the rocks in Ondarian because they got all them treasure chests instead. The little boxes with the red X's and stuff. Well, let's have him go to the library again, but let him read a book or something. Yeah. Well, I know. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff in Nordhaven. Oh, here. Have him go here. So I'm trying to, that's the thing. I'm like trying to pretend things with things that I can do. Like, make up something, but have some sort of interaction that I can actually say he's doing something with. limestone fossil. Okay, but that means that there are some of those around here. That's the Gablar? Yeah, that's Gablar. Gablar to D-Blar? Yep. Watch out for Crumple Bottom. You too? Yeah, I work at 8:30, so I won't be going as late tonight. But I'm off Thursday and Friday, so at the very least, I hope to get my posting done so I could try to get some appointments for next week. Oh, we got another rock. Okay. Yeah, I'd say about 2 years, well, less than 2 years ago was the last time I had I've had some like 10-hour days within the last few years. Not this past year though, because they've really cracked down at Kroger. They've really cracked down on letting anybody get any overtime. It's like no tax on overtime. Yeah, well, I ain't getting any anyway. You know. We're not able to go up here. I guess not. What about this? Oh, goody, I can do that. came here from after being at the library, so I want to go into the basement. Let's get on back there and check our samples. I don't know the answer to that question. No. Who is that? No. She's married. And her spouse is right there. Sorry, Caroline. You're sweet, but we ain't gonna be that sweet on you. I don't want you sharing steamy stories with me. Not Bella Goth replied. Okay. Okay, I don't want to listen to Time After Time. It's a nice song, but I just, I don't want to listen to it.
Shuba.
You know what? No, let's... No! Quit trying to share your damn steamy stories with me. Leave me alone. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is say, satisfy everything I need. Half of the day, can't stop from falling. It's destiny calling. Although you just can't deny. If you're changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying, want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and ever to pass. Together forever, it's true. Don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. There's always something I can do. Mistaken, we can last for all time. Changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying, want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and ever to pass. Together forever and two. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. Falling, it's destiny calling. A power you just can't deny. It's never changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying, I want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and ever to pass. Together forever we two. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. Forever and ever to pass. Together forever we two. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth, be together forever with you. Forever and ever to pass. Together forever we do. Haha, y'all been rickrolled. Haha. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Don't leave now. Separate ways. Time on our side. Now it's fading fast. Got it. You gotta make it last. Touch you once, touch you twice. Won't let go at any price. Need you now, but I need you then. All we said needs to be friends someday. If you leave, I won't cry. I won't waste one single day. If you leave, I'll be back. I will be other way. Here's one another bridge like
Huh.
Who knows what happens now? Hey, we got something there. Alright. Touch you once, touch you twice. Won't let go at any price. Need you now, like I need you then. Always said you will. Once, touch you twice. I won't let go at any price. Need you now, like I need you then. I said we could be friends. Touch you once, touch you twice. Won't let go at any price. Need you now, like I need you then. I said we could be friends someday. Oh, we got some sort of... Well, I suppose I need to do something then, because we're creative, right? No, we're gonna run. That's too many people. Don't look back. Don't look back. Go again on my own. Go down the road I've never known. You would have. I don't want to listen to In Excess either, okay? You play that to In Excess. No. You know, it gets a little depressing listening to somebody that committed suicide. Can you see me? Keep my private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. Private eyes, they're watching you. Private eyes, they're watching you. watching you. They see your every move. Private eyes, they're watching you. Private eyes, they're watching you, watching you, watching you.
Eh? Oh, Dunderwald.
They're watching you. I see your every move. They're watching you. Private eyes. Private eyes. Watching you. I see your every move. Eyes watching you. Eyes watching you. Eyes watching you. Every move. Eyes. Hurts when there's nothing but a slow moving. But your feet keeps too high, deep inside your mind. Oh no, I have got silent tears full of pride in a world made of steel, made of stone. I hear the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm, and I'll take a hold of my heart. What a feeling, feeling. I can't have it all now, dancing through my life. Take your passion and make it happen. Pictures come alive, you can dance right through your life. Now I hear the music, close my eyes, I am rhythm. The worship takes hold of my heart. What a feeling, feeling. I can have it all now, dancing through.
Hey,
Take your passion, make it happen. Pictures come alive, I can dancing through my life. What a feeling. Irene Cara. Yes, the late Irene Cara. She was famous. A feeling. Just come alive, you can dance right through the night. Even have it I can really have it all. Hey, is that the Harry Potter bridge back there? The Hogwarts bridge? Maybe. No, Foxbury, Hogwarts, same thing. Traveling with croutons. Sounds like a book. Traveling with croutons. Gotta get back in time. I don't know all the words to this, I don't think. Well, it's because they don't play it as often as the other one. Is this Illusions? 1999. Take me away, I don't mind. You promise me I'll be back in time. I'll get back in time. You alabastard.
Finoso Batnabe.
I don't mind. You better promise me I'll be back in time. I'll get back in time.
Shuba.
station. We don't need no thought control. Dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher leaving kids alone.
Ooh, locked. Haribo.
Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. I messed it up. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another dick with no balls. We don't need no thought control. Dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher leaving kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave us kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. By the way, pudding means dessert, not just pudding. Oh, we didn't even play that part. Them assholes, they cut it off. The fuck is wrong with them? You don't cut that part off. You don't cut off the part about eating the pudding. The hell? Back the years.
Afflin. Schooner Mitzel.
Keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Back the years. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Oh, that's good timing. Since we're going home. If that's another one. I'm about to go get my coffee warmed up. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on.
Yibsy. Fadish.
No, we don't listen to free falling.
What? Oh!
Alright, let's do that. Maybe. No, let's wait until we got the some of the other ones. I don't want to get money for it yet. I want to try to figure out what we're doing first. I'll be right back. I would die for you. Want me to? I would die for you. I'm a hairdresser. I would die for you. I would die for you. If you want me to. I would die for you. Now keep in mind, you can leave things on a community lot. If we don't want to sell them, we don't have to. But you have to have them. Well, no, you know, whatever I'm trying to think. But the collection is about the house you're at. So if you don't have one when you leave the house and go to a different house, you lose the collection. If I recall correctly. I would die for you. 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 I would die for you.
Usma, Vadish.
That's new moon, not full.
Huh.
Peekaboo. Maybe that's how we get here.
Huh. Yabahorn.
Nah. Damn treasure maps. We don't want that crap. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Talk about moving. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. You take me to Funky Town. Won't you take me to Funky Town? You take me to Funky Town. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Oh, but
Won't you take me to Funky Town? You take me to Funky Town. Take me to the Funky Town. Gotta move on. Do some more. Okay, we can't just. We're not gonna just. Grind. We're not gonna do all of one thing all at once like that. It's implied that he's doing it. We may or may not do it all. But I just, I try to do a little bit of something. Just so we're not doing one boring thing over and over again all the time. I mean, anybody can have a Sims episode of the same thing.
Huh? Oh.
I think that's heart.
Oh, woo! Huh? Oh. Ah. Oh.
The heck is Heartbreaker? Where is this at?
Oh, Oskana Paraza.
Oh, all right. We gotta go do that. Because we've been practicing for that.
Whew.
Come on, hurry up and get there so you're not waving your hands in the air.
What?
Emmett Mulligan. Alright. Let's see if we can win.
Oh. Whew. Shoot. Get. Uh-huh.
You're not doing very good. That's how much you had when you... Really? Dude. Yeah, let's take on her. Oh, Dana's here. You know,
Yeah. Who's smart?
okay, she's coming back. Good, because I want him to. He's gonna get to know Dana as a friend.
Frolas Yabba. Getting the shoot.
They met by chance because she happened to be here, and
Oh. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Oh, Syphil. Oh. Hey.
Thanks, Nana.
Ivana! Malinois! Malinois! Shoot now! Whew.
Oh,
Quonks. Beepsy. Oh.
Maybe part of his dream is
Whoopee.
to do that. Maybe he wants to go to do some traveling. Yeah. I mean, he probably, he wants to be here and do that kind of thing, but he probably also wants to travel to Ondarian and do some painting there. Maybe do some other stuff. Really, Dana?
Yes.
Showing off?
Wise, Harbinger Baba. Trap. Oh.
Ooh, got 170 to 80. All right, let's talk to her.
Shoot it.
Guas Harfine?
Yes.
Jobaba. Dumbila. Oribia. Frinkashow. Kaja.
Vimpa?
Eh?
Dua.
Oh.
Slapper. Boy,
Hey, this is A and B. We didn't ask you to join in there.
So Suldika. From Karamusti.
This is all minor.
Oh, Hebene. Floopy Oxford. Simona Sarah. Avaween.
Oh.
Seam Bozy. Shanisi Go.
What's up, Jim? Ah, Bombadoy.
Shishitab. Bernarla. Philibak.
Dimas Smurv.
Grenea.
Broody Lanzaya. Tanif.
Watch it there, Dana.
Claudazoy.
I don't know if we should be standing right here. No. You're dead. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Ooh. Enzo.
Ow.
Craney. Maya Floof.
Ow. You know, you're shooting that arrow right through my skull. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Oh, she's using the expert bow too.
Yeftime. Abasani.
We took first place. All right. That's some money. When do we get it? When the festival ends? No, we ain't playing with them. Not right now, Wally.
Get that. Oh, no bar, Archerao. Oh, Durfka. Kwasa? Dufka.
That's a good idea. So they know
See
each
ya.
other from doing this. But what if that happened?
Jensiba Anarb. Whitney. Aspashudip. Huh? Ha!
I mean, we had him go to grief counseling before we added his wife to the game. But there's somebody else who can do some grief counseling in this game.
Whew. Uh-huh. Huh.
Alright, we're going to do this until he gets another skill. What is our skill? Level 4? What's the max of archery?
Whew.
Well, we'll find out. Wait, we have 4, we're going on 5.
Hey.
I mean, I think it only goes up to 5.
Ha! Teepsy. Huh.
Oh man, we didn't get to finish.
Leva.
Nadia Mancini.
So. Zoma Froy.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Huh. That and grab
What?
Grummy.
You been?
With him ball.
Uh-huh.
Bob and that.
Oh, Shay
On
be
cheap.
bully. Uh-huh.
With in the bay. Stu Lane fan ship. Rishim Prida.
Smishy Lafana. Flanibi. Some name. Peachy, peachy.
Do we or don't we? Is there any reason for us to go to that? No, it's not a. That's not. No, we're not going to that.
Oh, levitate, whispers.
Okay, so if I won the money, I want the money. Do I have to get it out of my mailbox or something?
Oh, yes, hunger. Room for?
Not sure if we caught one of these yet.
Yabba. Huh. Smavadish.
Okay, well here, let's go home. always do that. Make like a playground with these things enlarged on the playground, or even just add it to the playgrounds here. I don't know. Maybe we're like catching them to get like a sample of something to see, you know, if they've been exposed to any toxic stuff. Kind of like the worm guy from Godzilla. Yeah, the worm guy. This is here, isn't it?
The crib.
Oh, Maureen's here. A Maureen can stand anything. And that would give him a reason to look for the frogs. See if they've been ingesting any water or anything.
Oh,
But,
what's Orange Shoe?
of course, he's not a scientist.
Conqueror.
He's just doing what he's doing. I mean, maybe he had, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's an amateur scientist, but he didn't. Maybe he wanted to go into science, but, you know, Daddy talked him out of it because of wanting him to be a lawyer. Wanting him to be a lawyer. Did you know you could breed the frogs? Yeah. You can kiss them too. Yeah. You can. think there was like only one in Copperdale. But since there is like copper mining or whatever going around here, we could probably do something. I think there was some. No, I think it was a frog that was up here. Well, whatever it is, let's go to the library to start with. I know there was something somewhere, but okay. Yeah, there's one. I don't think I noticed that before. A striped dirt frog. Been playing in the striped dirt. That makes sense. If he were to be around there. Yeah, let's go there. Now? No, well, maybe not now, but at some point he's going there. He's gonna go there, and maybe that gives him the, unless he bumps into that person before then. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're buffering. That's why I'm not hearing you. Get what we can get. Just keep our eyes peeled in case there's another one along the way. It still makes me mad that they didn't put, you put the power boxes in other towns and you don't put the posters on them. I mean, even if it was just like one poster, like a poster showing this. Like a poster of the Ferris wheel. I mean, they added like rocks and crystals and stuff for new packs. Why couldn't they add a poster? Or, another snow globe or something. If they didn't already. Maybe they did, I don't know, but But the ability to get them in other towns without, getting them from Buddy or something. No, that's not a big spot. What are we gonna get? Yeah, whatever. Let them have some fun. Okay, we got something we can analyze. You can analyze this, or you can analyze that. You can analyze this, or you can analyze that.
Oh, Prequel and Shoop. Conqueror. My bees.
Oh no, it's raining. Hard. I don't remember what I was trying to do here. Obviously something. Yeah, I know. I mean, again, I think I was trying to make cabins. Okay, we went there. Let's go to here. We'll go here. Oh, you have to actually grab them from the marketplace.
Lemtim Yanabi.
Alright, well, we'll do that the next time. The, coach stuff, apparently, you know, you gotta go in the marketplace and then get the thing for free. The little collection. You know, I suppose that means we'd want to start to try to catch fish too, right? That would give me the reason to do the fish that way. The way that I was gonna do. Yeah, instead of trying to get a collection for that reason, we could get a collection for a different reason. That is an excellent observation. And idea. As curious as I am, and I've never seen one of these before, that's not for me. That's not, no, that's we're not involving ourselves in that. If I was what's her name? Maureen. If I was playing Maureen, she could open that up, but. Okay, that's over by where we're at anyway. Yeah. That's totally what we're gonna do, though. Oh, somebody wants to buy that one. That'll give us some money. Wasn't there something that wanted to be fed or something like that? Don't we also have... Yeah, we have Wolfsbane. As Caesar moves towards the sound, the growling ceases. As he continues to search for whatever was making the noise, his hand lands in something sticky. A quick glance reveals that it's food. It looks like an abandoned snack. Oh, we got a mushroom, Joy. Somebody else wants one of my paintings. As Caesar enters a wider section of tunnel, He's surprised by a bunch of loose gravel on the floor. Before he can catch himself, he's fallen flat on his back. Ouch. Continue. Let's go to the exit. Oh, you're back this way. I didn't know that grows here too. I didn't realize I had to. It was unpaused.
Oh. Scoofa. Oh. Ooh, scoofa. Oh. Oh. Ooh, scoofa.
There's 350. Another 300. Be nice if we could get our money from winning the archery competition.
Marco Halal. Kizoy. Taro. Bad and grab it. Grill meat with and ball. Bob and now. On cheap. Chimney, Exu? Blashu Pima. Blashu Pima. Oh, Prita. Crossing X. Thelma. Prompt Hampe. Who's like Jeff now? Baro Vicenzen. Gorge Varicki. Lemfi Nulitz. Zap and Quar. Corbani.
We literally just did this. Alright, well, let's go find out if we... Because if she shows up again, we're gonna... Oh, hey, Skeletor's here. I mean, if Dana's here, we gotta do what we gotta do. There we go.
Beautiful. So to live.
We only got a 50. We're a master. Oh well. Holy crap.
Oh? Huh? Huh. Ooh, Siwa. Henavoy? Ah, if to Oh? Then hey, Skibaro, Simona Zero. Hmm. Efudroid, Bara. Ah.
Alright, let's see. 12:30. Yeah, we need to get to bed. But we've had a good run. I've also thought about some things I want to do. Sorry. That's one way he could analyze that. Maybe before I completely sign off, I'll check into the marketplace really quick. So what did we get? Okay, we got that. Some shorts or a skirt. Cardigan. An Argyle cardigan. I think that's what that's called. Long sleeve polo type shirt. I have no clue what I'm talking about. An overcoat, and so it was a male and a female. Okay, and then there's different swatches for the sweater, because that's obviously not the same as the Argyle. Okay, so thank you to Jen and Sanjay and Rena for joining in, and hello to Daniel. I don't think I saw Daniel today, but hello anyway. And goodbye to me. So, thank you to everybody who was watching tonight, and anybody watching in the future. And hope everybody has a good night and a good day. And hope to see you all in the next one that you were able to make it to. Until then, excuse me. Until then, wishing you no tangles, keep shining, and bye-bye for now.